Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Irie from On the Hot Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content I will be covering for you guys will be in the sport of football inside the NFL world. And today, with the 2023/24 NFL season officially being released, the schedule, I should say, officially being released, I'll be sharing my Dallas Cowboys prediction for the 2023-2024 regular season. So starting off with week one, they have the Cowboys on the road in a Sunday night game, playing against a divisional rival in the New York Giants on the road. With that being said, I have them winning week one. The Giants have not beaten Dak Prescott since 2016, since his rookie year. They have not defeated Dak Prescott since he's been on the field playing against them twice a year since he was a rookie. And the last time the New York Giants even beat the Dallas Cowboys was late in the 2020/21 NFL season. So they've gotten the best of their divisional rival over the last 7-8 seasons. Mike McCarthy, since joining the Dallas Cowboys, has a record of 5 wins and 1 loss to the New York Giants since becoming the head coach for the franchise a few seasons ago. With that being said, I do believe it's going to be a back and forth matchup week one. Fatigue might play in for both teams. Getting their feet wet, conditioning might be a problem for the first week of football. But I have the Cowboys winning this one in a close game on the road week one. Then you have week two. They play the New York Jets at home. I have them losing this game. For some odd reason, they don't know how to play defense whatsoever when it comes to playing Aaron Rodgers. He's an all-time Cowboys killer. He has a record of 8 wins, 2 losses to his resume playing against the Dallas Cowboys. He looks like the best quarterback to ever play the game of football when he plays against the Dallas Cowboys. He's known to be a Dallas Cowboys killer, and I don't see that being a problem when they face off week two in Jerry's world. But the Jets, not only have they gotten Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback, but last year they had one of the best defenses in the NFL. They have a tremendous defense, tremendous front seven, tremendous secondary led by Sauce Gardner, their second-year corner he'll be heading into his second year in the NFL. I expect them to bring his talent that he had in his rookie season to his second season. So the defense is going to be tremendous. But I feel like the Dallas Cowboys are going to be up late in this game, and they're going to crack the door open for Aaron Rodgers to do what he does best. And when the game on the line, he is one of the best quarterbacks when it comes to clutch performances. So I do believe that they're going to leave the door cracked for Aaron Rodgers. He's going to slide through that door, and their Jets are going to squeak away a win in Jerry's World week two. Then week three, the Cowboys are on the road against the Arizona Cardinals. I have them winning this game. Nothing much to really say about this game. The Cardinals will be without their franchise quarterback, Kyler Murray, for the first half of the season. He's still recovering from his torn ACL that he suffered in the second half of the NFL season last year. So the Cowboys will cruise to victory in this game. I do believe that the Cardinals will not be able to keep up with the Cowboys offensively or defensively. Easy win for them on the road week three. Then week four, they're at home and they play against the New England Patriots. I have them winning this game as well. I'm expecting the New England Patriots to play hard. I do expect their offense to be way better this season, not having Mac Patricia, who is a defensive guy, for whatever reason, was a part of calling offensive plays, along with Joe Judge. Both of them are no longer with the franchise, so I'm expecting big things from this offense this NFL season. I'm expecting Mac Jones to prove himself in his third year in his NFL career. But I do believe it's going to be too much for the New England Patriots to keep up with a talented Cowboys team for the entire game. Also, I do believe it's going to be a long afternoon for Mac Jones and company on offense, playing against a elite talented defense led by elite talented pass rush. It's going to be a long afternoon for Mac Jones. I have the Cowboys winning this game, maybe by 10 points or more, week four. Then week five, we play on the road against the San Francisco 49ers and a playoff rematch. But I have them losing this game. And let's be honest, the 49ers just have the Dallas Cowboys number. They're the better team all around. The only thing that I would say that we have better than the 49ers is as a quarterback. But all around the board, they are the better team than us. They have our number. I do expect a nail biter. I do believe it's going to be a thrilling game, but I believe that the 49ers defense is going to suffocate Dak Prescott in the offense and create some monumental stops that could lead them to walking away with the win. I have the 49ers winning this game. Then week six, we're on the road playing against the Los Angeles Chargers. I have us winning this game. But I'm looking forward to the matchup that we're going to see in this game with Kellen Moore's offense, former offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. They parted ways this during the NFL offseason, and 24 hours later, he became the new offense coordinator for the Chargers. So I'm looking forward to the matchup of Kellen Moore's offense versus Dan Quinn's defense. I do believe whatever coordinator is the better coordinator in this game, that their team will win this game. With that being said, I'm expecting Dan Quinn's defense to be better than Kellen Moore's offense in this game. I'm trusting Dallas Cowboys defense to deliver and stop Justin Herbert when he's trying to deliver when it matters most. So I have the Cowboys winning this game. Then week 7 is a bye week. Week 8, we're at home playing against the Los Angeles Rams. I have us winning this game. I don't believe that the Rams will have enough offensive star power to keep up with the Dallas Cowboys throughout the whole entire game. This whole entire team is taking a turn for the worse after winning a Super Bowl a year ago. They just traded away Allen Robinson for a bag of chips to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They really don't have much offensively besides Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp, so it's going to be Cooper Kupp or bust offensively for the Rams. And then they don't have enough talent defensively. They also traded away their star corner and Jalen Ramsey to the Miami Dolphins. So besides Aaron Donald, they really don't have much defensively. They also let Bobby Wagner go during free agency. They cut ties with him as well. They just don't have enough to keep up with the high-powered Dallas Cowboys on offense or defense. So I expect an easy Cowboys win here in Week 8. Then Week 9, we're on the road playing against the Philadelphia Eagles in a divisional matchup. I have them losing this game. I do believe it's going to be a competitive series both times that the Cowboys and Eagles play each other this year, but I'll give the Eagles this win playing in a hostile environment on the road in Philadelphia. Then Week 10, we're playing the New York Giants at home. This will be the second time that we see them this year, and I have them picking up the W against the Giants. I do have them sweeping the New York Giants, as good as a team they'll be this year. Last year was their coming out party. They have upgraded well offensively and defensively during the NFL offseason. But I do believe that the Dallas Cowboys will sweep them this year, and it won't be enough. The Giants won't play good enough to get a win against the Dallas Cowboys in both games. Then Week 11, we're on the road against the Carolina Panthers. I have them winning this game as well. I have them winning this game in blowout fashion. The pass rush for the Dallas Cowboys will give Bryce Young a wide awakening and a welcome to the NFL party. Not in a good way, but a defensive way, a way that the quarterbacks don't want to play on a weekly basis. That's touching the turf more times than you can count. I believe Bryce Young's going to get hit a lot in this game. He's going to be sacked a lot in this game. It's going to be a nightmare for him in this game, Week 11. I have the Cowboys cruising to a victory on the road. Then Week 12, it's our Thanksgiving game against the Washington Commanders. I have them winning this game. I do believe that they're the better team overall. They have not lost to the Commanders at home since the Thanksgiving game in the 2020 NFL season. So I see them winning this game as well. Week 13, it's a home game against the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to add that in before I keep going as well. Week 13 to Week 18 is brutal for the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to either make their season or break their season. We're going to find out how tough of a team they really are. But Week 13 at home against the Seahawks, I have them losing this game. It could go either way. I do believe this is going to be a trap game for the Dallas Cowboys against a talented Seattle Seahawks team. I do believe it's an even matchup. Like I said, it could go either way. But the Seahawks have a trio that's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NFC next year. They have a wide receiver trio of DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, rookie from Ohio State, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They're going to be explosive offensively. Kenneth Walker, the third back there in the running back position. Geno Smith at quarterback. It's going to be tough for the Dallas Cowboys to stop this team offensively. But I can see this going either way. I'm going to just give the edge to the Seattle Seahawks winning a nail-biter. I can see this game being a 24-21 win for the Seattle Seahawks. Week 14, at home against the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be the second time we played them. I have them picking up the win. I see them splitting this series. I do believe that both teams are very talented. They could be the two best teams in the NFC this year, which could possibly lead to a third matchup in the NFC Championship to find out who's the better team. So I have them winning this game and splitting the series with the Philadelphia Eagles this year. Then Week 15, we're on the road against the Buffalo Bills. I have them losing. I have the Cowboys losing this game. It's going to be tough to beat the Buffalo Bills on the road late in the season. It's going to be brutal weather conditionings out there in Buffalo, New York. It could be snowing. It could be raining. It's definitely going to be cold, but brutal. I believe that the weather conditions, the Cowboys are not used to playing on the road and at this time of year and weather conditions like this. But Buffalo Bills are. I do believe that's going to favor them in this matchup late in the series, late in the season. But I do have the Bills winning this game. It's going to be a tight, contested game by 3 points, no more than 7 points. But it's going to be a tightly contested game between the two. I have the Bills winning this game. Week 16, we're on the road against the Miami Dolphins. I have the Cowboys winning this game. It's going to be tough to beat the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be hard to slow down their offensive skill players led by Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. It's going to be tough, but we have an elite defense to slow down that offensive skill position group that the Miami Dolphins have. But it's going to be tough, and I do believe the defense is going to help us win this game, as the Cowboys winning this game on the road week 16. Then week 17, we're back at home playing against the Detroit Lions. I have the Cowboys winning this game. I do believe it's going to be a high-scoring game. The Detroit Lions are definitely one of the teams I'm looking out for to be a contending team in the NFC. That is, like I said, the NFC is the JV of the NFL. Let's call it what it is. The only top teams I could see next year in the NFC are the Philadelphia Eagles, the San Francisco 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys. But the Detroit Lions might be up in that conversation for the way how they upgraded during the NFL offseason and how they drafted well in the spring. So I do believe it's going to be a high contested, high scoring game between the Cowboys and the Lions. But I don't believe that the Detroit Lions defense will get enough stops defensively to stop the high-powered Dallas Cowboys offense late in the game. And therefore, I think that's going to be the reason why the Cowboys win this game. Definitely going to be a tight, contested game. And I do believe that the clock management could be a factor. Do believe that the Cowboys could lean on the running game more than anything in this game. I'm going with the Cowboys and win here. And the week 18, the finale of the regular season, we're on the road playing against the Washington Commanders. I have the Cowboys winning this game and sweeping the Washington Commanders this year. But I do believe it's going to be a tight game because there could be a lot of things for the Commanders. Dan Snyder just sold the team, so they're under new ownership. They could go in a different amount of ways after this upcoming NFL season. So the Commanders could be playing hard for Ron Rivera's job, one. Two, they could be playing for a final wild card spot in the NFC Conference, too. But with that being said, I do believe the Cowboys will take care of business in D.C. and walk away with the win on the road in Week 18. So when you do the math on it, I have the Cowboys going 12-5 for a third consecutive season. They went 12-5 in 2021, 12-5 in 2022, even without Dak Prescott around for 5 games. But I have them going 12-5 for a third consecutive year. They've upgraded well during the NFL offseason, led by the upgrades of trading for Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore. Definitely huge upgrades. I thought they drafted pretty decent. Nothing home run hits that screams to me besides in the later rounds drafting Deuce from Kansas State running back. But I do believe they drafted safe. Drafted to basically have a good offensive line to look forward to in the future and a good defensive line for the now with the pass rush that they have. So I do believe they upgraded well and drafted pretty decently in the NFL draft. But let's call it what it is. It's becoming a now or never situation for Dak Prescott in Dallas. Like I said, like I expressed my frustrations when they lost the game to the 49ers in the playoffs. It's coming down to this year. It's now or never for Dak Prescott in Dallas. I believe he has to get to a Super Bowl or an NFC or make an NFC championship appearance this season to officially say he's going to be our franchise quarterback for the next 4 or 5 years in Dallas. I think if he doesn't get it done this year, they can look elsewhere to the future, maybe draft a guy, maybe trade away Dak Prescott and see what you could get during the NFL offseason. But I do believe it's now or never for Dak. He just watched his buddy Zeke just get released because he wasn't living up to his expectations of his monster $90 million contract. Dak Prescott could be on his way out the door if he doesn't deliver for the Cowboys this year. But that is my thoughts on the Cowboys. That's my season prediction for them. That's all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.